Hello student, in previous lecture we see some swing components. In this lecture we see the J combo box and J list. So these are the learning outcome of today's video. First we see the J combo box. Swing provide a combo box. Simple combo box is the new component in Swing which is not present in AWT, and it is simply combination of text field and drop down list through the JCombo class. So JCombo class box is the class which provide the combo box. In JCombo box normally display one entry, but it will be display a drop down list that allow user to select a different entry. So in JCombo box drop down is display and the user select one item from list and that item is display in the combo box. JCombo box inherit JComponent class. Then we see the constructor of JCombo box. First constructor is default constructor which not have any parameter, and it creates the JCombo box with default data model. Second constructor JCombo box have one parameter object item. It is the parameter is the array of the items. It creates a JCombo box that contain the element in specified array. Means first we create the array of list and the options which are shown in the combo box, and the array is passed through constructor of JCombo box. Next constructor JCombo box which have one parameter, that is vector object. Create a JCombo box that contain the element in the specified vector. In Java we see one concept vector which is similar to array. Array is the collection of similar data type, and in vector we can save the different data types. So in JCombo box we can also pass the object of vector class. Next we have some methods, common methods used related to combo box. First method, void add item, which have one parameter object of object class. It is used to add an item to item list. Second method, void remove item, and which have one parameter object of object. It is used to delete an item to item list. Third method, void remove all items which not have any parameter. It is used to remove all elements from the list. The fourth method, void set editable, which have one parameter boolean true or false. This method is used to determine whether the JCombo box is editable or not. If we pass true, then it is editable, and if we pass false, then it is not editable. Then next method is void add action listener, which have one parameter object of action listener. It is used to add the action listener. And last method, void add item listener, which have one parameter object of item listener. It is used to add the item listener in the application. Next we have one example of JCombo box. So program for JCombo box is, first we import the swing package. Next we create one class combo box example. Next we create one object of frame class. Next we define the constructor of given class. Then we define initialize the frame f is equal to new frame with title combo box example. Next we create one array of country which having 5 elements: India, Australia, USA, England, New Zealand. Then next we create one JCombo box, object of JCombo box, and in constructor here we pass the array in the constructor. Country is the array and array of countries, and this array is passed through the combo box constructor. Next, we set the position of combo box by a method setBound. Then we add combo box into frame. Next, we set the layout of frame. Then we set the size of frame by method setSize. Then we set visibility of frame by method setVisible. And at last we define the main method, public static void main string arguments. And then we create one object of combo box example class. So this is simple example or simple program for JCombo box, and output of the program is displayed like this. One frame is displayed with title combo box example. So title is displayed here, combo box example, and one JCombo box is created. So in JCombo box simple, it is the combination of text field and drop down list. Text field is displayed and drop down list is displayed. In drop down list we pass one array of country India, Australia, USA, England, New Zealand. So all entries are displayed here, and the user can select one option, and that option is displayed in the combo box. This is simple example of combo box. Next we have some MCQs. First question, choice select by user is shown on the dash of the menu. Options are first option top, second middle, third bottom, and last list. The answer of this question is top. The choice selected by user is shown on the top of the menu. Second question, just create a JCombo box that contain the element in the specified array. First is default constructor. Second is constructor with parameter array. Third is the constructor with parameter vector object, and last option is all of above. Answer of this question is option B, JCombo box, which have one parameter array. Last question, JCombo box inherit component class. So this statement is false. So answer of this question is false. And then next component we see JList. It is similar like to AWT list. The object of JList class represents the list of text item. The list of text item can be set up so that user can choose either one item or multiple items. So in list we can select one item or multiple item, and it inherits the JComponent class. Next we see the constructor of JList class. First constructor is default constructor, which creates a list with an empty read-only model. Then second constructor of list, which have one parameter array. We can pass the array of item in from the second constructor, which create the list that display the element in specified in the array. And third, JList list model array create a JList that display the element from specified non-null model. Okay, so these three are the constructor of JList. Then some common methods of JList. First method is add listener selection listener. Add list selection listener, which have one parameter. It is used to add a listener to the list to be notified each time a change to the selection occurs. Second method, get selected index. It is used to return the smallest selected cell index. Next method, get model. It is used to return the data model that holds the list of items displayed by the JList component. Next method, set list data. It is used to create read-only list model from an array of the object. Then next we see the one example of list. The program for JList First, we import the Java Swing package. Next, we define one class, list example. Next, we define constructor of list example. Next, we define create one frame, JFrame. Next, we define default list model string L1, new default list model. L1 add element item 1, L1 add element item 2, L1 add element item 3, L1 add element item 4. So JList string list is equal to new list L1. So by method setBound, we set the position of the JList. Then we add the list into frame. Then we set size of frame. Then we set the layout. Then set the visibility of frame. And at last we define the main method and create one object of our list example class. So this is simple example of list, and the output is displayed like this. Then we have some MCQ. Digest method used to add a item in list. First option is add, second option is add element, third option is both A and B, last option is none of above. Answer of this question is add element. Add element method used to add the element in the list. Second question, get selected index is used to return digest selected cell index. First option largest, second option smallest, third option any other, and last option none of other. None of these. Answer of this question is smallest. In JList, user can choose either one item or multiple items. So this statement is true. So answer of this question is true. Thank you.